Hey guys, J-Dog here.
And adopts me.
Welcome back to Let's Play House of the Dead. Let's give this another shot now. What do you say?
Oh, the magician. Fuck the magician.
We actually went into the settings and changed a few things.
Well, you guys kind of saw it.
Yeah.
Just the credits. We changed how many credits.
Yeah.
But, that's probably not going to help.
Well, we changed the color of the blood too.
Oh yeah, we did change the color of the blood. So now it's green.
Like it was in the arcade version of the game.
Yeah.
Because for some reason that's better for the kiddies.
So, okay. As before, the black Pinot areas are the weak points. The pink ones are, I guess, invulnerable or something.
That's racist. I'm sorry. That was bad.
Fuck.
But our blood is still orange for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, lagging like a mofo.
I don't know what it is, but I always liked bosses like this. Where like they float, but they're always like they've always got their arms in a position like yes. I'm badass. Like see how he's got his one arm crossed over his chest and the other one's like kind of up by his face? Like he's resting his hand on the back or resting his chin on the back of his hand. You see what I mean?
He's more got it on his shoulder.
That's a sign of insecurity.
He's hugging himself because he got his butt kicked in number 1.
My hip needs to pop so bad. Oh, he's trying to throw a spirit bomb at us. Oh no, he just did that weird thing in Zelda. You know, like Ganondorf does in Ocarina of
damn it.
Time.
I have no more continues left. Woo! So, the Pinot monster is now dead. No more threat of tentacle rape. But we still got...
Only man himself can control its fate. You're nothing.
At last, you've come. Friends, the door of fate shall open.
The worst voice acting ever.
That's what makes it the best.
What?
No.
These guys always look so freaky. They look more like aliens than zombies.
Yeah, they're supposed to be a little more mechanical.
Also, they're mecha zombies.
Kinda.
Oh, you guys didn't see it, but in the last episode, after the last episode, we had to go back to where we were, because in arcade games, you don't get a save point.
Yeah, and I messed up. When you're supposed to save the kid, I accidentally shot the kid in the face when he was getting chased by one of the fat guys. And it took me down a completely different path. And for like the fish boss, and the snake boss, and the chainsaw boss, there's another like alternative form, and if you go that way, you get that form. Fuck. Well, so I got like the second form of like everything, so it made it a lot more difficult. So I ended up worse off. See right there is when I fucked up. When he took the left turn at Albuquerque. Everything.
Get the fuck out of my
over.
head. Get the fuck out of my head.
I fucked up the ass so bad. I didn't even have one when it was over. Oh my god. I hate it when games do that. It's just like, oops, you messed up once. Now you're fucked for the rest of the game. Thank you, come again. And And since they do that, then you gotta spend all your fucking quarters if you're playing it in the arcade. You spend more when you fuck up. So, fuck up once, there goes your $10 allowance on an arcade game.
That's kind of funny because one of my Uncle Brian once told me that when he and my dad would go to arcades, they'd each like gather up all of their allowance in nickels because arcade games only costed a nickel back then.
Which is awesome.
And my dad would put his nickel in his machine, my uncle would put his nickel in his machine, and then they both start playing. But by the time my uncle was on his 10th nickel, my dad was still in his first. And he was usually further.
Well, when I used to play arcade games with my BFF, who won't talk to me now.
God knows why.
I'd always last longer than her in the game, so I'd like throw my money at her face as I was shooting zombies. And I'd be like, run up to the desk, hurry, get more quarters, run! And like, we'd always play it at the movie theater.
Yeah.
In the arcade at, like, Fashion Square. And she'd run across the empty movie theater lobby and smack the money down on the desk, and they'd already know what we'd want because we used to spend our afternoons there when we didn't have school. Every day, man. It was awesome.
These two were fucking Chuck Norris when they were together.
Well, it was... We always played House of the Dead 1, or that Jurassic Park game where you sit in it, and you have the little guns, and the Brontosaurus poops on you. I want that! I want that game, but it's only in the arcade crap form.
Yeah.
Okay, we should probably call it a nap.
Yeah, I guess. Since we're not doing anything.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, this sucks.
It does.
We apologize for the boring episode, but hope that you can...
find it in your hearts to forgive us.
Yeah. Appreciate the nostalgia.
You can't see it, but I'm making puppy dog eyes right now. Probably the worst puppy dog eyes ever, but... Anyway. I'm J-Dog.
I'm Datsume.
Next time, we will try this again. And make more puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
Remember, playing a video game's like having sex. You gotta push the right buttons the right way. See ya.